Hey, good afternoon to everyone. I hope everybody's doing well, blessed, and enjoying family. Now, to start off, I want to properly introduce myself to everyone. My name is Robert, and I'm currently telling my story, my experience on Tony's other channel, Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. For those that haven't stopped in, please stop in and support and hear us. Maybe my experience, my story could stop someone from going down my path, which is just a path of wasting time and suffering. Second of all, thank you for stopping in and supporting us. Please do hit that like and leave a comment. And to get to the story in hand, I just want to expand a little bit on a breaking news that my boy Tony has put out on the other channel, which is about a prison gang, 2-5 gang, which is on the SNY side. And just to show you guys how the criminal mind works, it's just we're brought up to think that a certain way is correct, and it's just so much ingrained in us that even when we have those opportunities to actually change our ways and do something positive for ourselves, it just defeats us. It takes us down a path of keep making mistakes. And by me saying this, I include myself. I went through a lot of heartaches, and it was something normal, something that I was supposed to take until the moment where it hurt family, and I decided to step away. And unfortunately for myself, it's kind of late, but I do hope it brings some light to those that are still thinking the way I was when I was a kid and throughout my life, and this guide them from it. But anyways, this story is about an individual that actually went through this murder. They called him Penguin, and just to show you how politics work inside too. Penguin, he was one of those individuals in prison that was a crush test dummy. Every time something had to happen, he wanted to be in the mix. He lifted his hand, and he took care of it. Unfortunately, prison is a real heartache. It could everybody's after everybody. It's a dog eat dog world, and we were in a certain prison at this time, and Penguin wanted to be in the politics that had to do with prison. Now I'm speaking about the active side, and unfortunately, there's no room for mistake. And in this time, yeah, he wanted to be in the mix so much, and a wrong decision happened. To the point that someone got hurt in between, and it went back to somebody's ears, and the one that got hurt was under his wing, from someone from the Mexican mafia, and it came back, and they slit him, they cut him from his goatee all the way to his ear, um, and unfortunately he had to go to that side, to the PZ side, to the protected custody. Now for smart individuals, that have they would have gotten to that side and just be like, "You okay? I tried, I didn't make it. I'm gonna go ahead and just push." Um, and unfortunately, he went to that side, and he was still had that little grudge to continue to game bang. So he joined the 2-5 gang, and as you guys seen, and if you haven't seen, please stop in. Him and his little crew decided to move on another individual and take his life, and it's back to the hole, and is back to going down that path. It's just the reason I'm making this video is just to give you a little glimpse how the criminal mind works. It's just so much ingrained in us, and it takes control of our life. It don't matter how many opportunities or anything we have in front of us, we still decide to somehow, some way fall into it. It don't matter which side you're on. And then for those that are still on the streets thinking that there is something positive to look into, there ain't. there ain't look it don't matter what you do and what it takes. Once you get inside, the big guys, they're eventually gonna use and abuse you and have you go to that side. I mean, look at this individual, when I met him, he already had all that tribal stuff on one side of his face, his goatee and everything. Now I see that he has on top of his eyebrow a 2.5, and it's just a never ending tornado, It just keeps going around and around, and it will eventually catch up to you, Because, I mean, for those that are young running the streets, just imagine you sitting in a hole, in a cell, 23 hours a day, not having no movement, or coming out to a yard and living a life where you have to watch your back completely 24/7. I mean, a lifetime of that is just something that's not favorable for yourself, for your family. So, anyways, I just thought I would expand a little bit on Penguin. He was a good individual that tried to be something that he wasn't meant for, or that as a childhood got ingrained into him, thinking that he could actually do something, when in reality there is no win in this game. So my end goal of this is, for those that are still out there wiggling, be smart, enjoy life, enjoy the people that actually love you. So with this said, please stay true to yourself and loyal to loved ones. Thank you, and hope everybody's blessed always.